Welcome. This is Absolute GH once again. Today we are going to learn how to make liquid soap using a hand mixer. And for that matter, we are making 150 liters of liquid soap here. I will take advantage of this video to answer some of the simple questions that people ask me in my previous videos on liquid soap. So please stay tuned, watch to the end and understand it well. Now let's go straight to the ingredients. We have base here or Texapon. I'm using 7 kg for this production. This is 7 kg that I've measured into my bucket. This is SLS or rice powder or booster rice or sodium lauryl sulfate. This is thickener powder or nitrosol or antisol, depending on what you get from the store that you bought it. This is sodium sulfate. This is soda ash. This is caustic soda. This is preservative. The preservative I'm using is sodium benzoate. This is color, blue color. I'm using blue color. And then this one is sulphonic acid. This is sulphonic acid. And I already have my salt in my bowl or bucket. The salt that I'm using is the normal salt that we use to cook. You can use the big ones, you can use the smooth ones, you can use industrial ones, they are all okay. So what I'm doing right now is mix water with my salt. In this production, I'm doing a production for soap. And the soap that I'm doing, we are going to use it to scrub the floor. That's why I'm adding a lot of soda ash and then a lot of caustic soda. If not for that purpose, I wouldn't have used that much of a soda ash and that much of a caustic soda. So I hope you understand here. So this is the sodium sulfate. I'm also adding water to it. I'm only doing this video to show you how to use the hand mixer, because I do get a lot of questions. Madam, how can I get a hand mixer? How do I use it? So for that purpose is the reason why I'm doing this video. I just poured in my SLS into a bucket and then mix. Everything that I'm going to use here, I'm going to mix it with water first so that the production will be easier for me, because just after production, I won't leave it till the next day. I will package it straight away into my big gallons. I'm doing the 25-liter gallons for someone, for, like I said earlier, for industrial people. They are using it in their company to scrub. I'm also mixing my soda ash in another bucket. So this is what I will be doing to all the ingredients, all the powdered ingredients. I will just mix them in water, soak them in water first. Make sure it is well mixed so that when I pour it into my main bucket or main bowl, they won't form any lumps or any powder will not be running on top of the soap. So this is what I'm showing you. So if you have not subscribed, kindly do subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of things here to learn from this channel. First, I'm mixing my thickener powder here in my big bowl. I'm using stick to stir because when you use the hand mixer, it produces a lot of air, and the air will be blowing the powder all over the place. That's why I'm using the stick to mix the thickener powder first and then mix the others. So when it gets thick, then I will start using my hand mixer or my mixing machine. Now I'm adding in the caustic soda direct. I'm not mixing the caustic soda with any water because I want it to help mix the powder, the thickener powder well. It also have some reaction when you do it this way. Now I'm adding in my sulfonic acid. So if you have liquid ingredients, with the exception of the perfume, add all the liquid ingredients first. Then you add in any other thing that you have. So now I'm adding in my soaked soda ash, the soda ash that I mix with water. I just added it to it. And anything that you add, try and stir well before you add another ingredient. It should be one after the other. The first one is the thickener powder. The second one is the caustic soda. And any other liquid ingredient that you have, you add it. So this one is the SLS that I mix with water. So I'm adding that one too. So after you have mixed the thickener powder, the caustic soda, and any other liquid ingredient, then in no particular order, you can add the rest of your mixed powdered ingredients. The powdered ingredient that you've mixed with water, you can add any of them at any time. So this is the preservative that I'm also mixing with water, to make sure it is well mixed before I add it to the main bowl that we are doing our production inside. I hope you understand. Then I'll pour it in. For those of you who have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do subscribe and learn a lot of things from this channel. You can also join my masterclass or my online training, but through this number on the screen. You can either WhatsApp or call. I normally respond to WhatsApp than any other social media networks. This is the sodium sulfate solution. I poured it into a bigger bucket and then added more water. So I will add that one too gradually and stir very well. It is very important to stir. Now, if you need a soap cutter, kindly contact me on the number on your screen. If we have two types, so when you contact me, I will send you pictures of it, and then you will know which one to choose from. This one is my Texapon or my base. I'm pouring it inside the solution, and stir. It is very important when you add the base into your solution, you stir very, very, very well. Because if you don't stir it well, some of them will be beneath the solution when you are ready to package. So it's very important you stir it very well, at least 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the size of your production. Now, after I've mixed the Texapon well with my solution, I went ahead to add in my salt solution. The salt is always important to, mix with water because there are a lot of dirt beneath the salt. Because even this one, I use the white one. But at the end of the day, the kind of dirt under it, this is the dirt that I'm talking about. The kind of dirt beneath the salt, you know, I'm even thinking of diluting my salt before I put it in my food. Because at the end of the day, it's pure white though, but the dirt beneath it is beyond, imagination, because it's salt always come from the ground. So they try to take away the sand from it, but at the end of the day, some still find their way inside the salt. So just look at this picture and then you also advise yourself, because we are eating a lot of dirt. Now I'm adding in the rest of the water to the required measurement that I need, which is the 150 liters. But when you start, you don't have to fill in the bowl to the brim, because you will be mixing some of the ingredients with water. So you have to add all the mixed ingredients into your bowl first. If it's not full, then you top it up with the rest of the water for your required formulation. It's very important here. Now with the training, sometimes people do ask, is the online training effective? My online training is as effective as coming to one-on-one. If you sometimes some of the one-on-one training you go home and you forget, but with the online training you always have it on your phone and refer to. Now I'm adding in the color. I've mixed the color too with water, and then I will add it small small like you see me doing. You just pour it and you stir, you pour, you stir, you pour, you stir. You know, all the measurements will be given to you getting to the latter part of the video, because I want you to concentrate and watch the video well, understand, then you refer to the measurement, then you practice it on your own. If you don't understand anything, leave a comment in the comment section. I will come around and answer anytime I am free. So this is the perfume. For the purpose of this production, I normally don't add perfumes to this production because they are using it to scrub the floor. But I added the perfume for you to know at what stage you can add in your perfume. That's why I added just a little perfume for this whole 150 liters of production. Now let's go straight to the question and answer. So someone just asked, do you use the cooking salt for the production of liquid soap? Yes, I use cooking salt for the production of liquid soap. Some will say industrial salt. The industrial salt, we don't have iodine in it. But with the cooking salt, we have iodine in it. But when you use it for your production, it doesn't spoil it. You can use the bigger one, the Adan one, or the smooth one, or the medium smooth one. Your production will come out very fine and smooth. It won't cause any stress here. Before I continue with the questions, let me send this caution to all of us. If you are using the hand mixer or for that matter any industrial machine that make noise, please try and protect your ears with ear plugs, either disposable or the permanent ones, so that you don't cause damage to your ears in the near future. It's very important. Now let's continue with the question. Another question. Thanks for the video. Please ma, what is the names of the preservatives you use? Please, I use sodium benzoate to produce my liquid soap and all my household chemicals. And then another question from Abigail Sewa. Please, where do you buy your things? Please, if you want to know where you can get the items to buy, just contact me on the number on your screen. I will direct you to where you can get some depending on your area. Thank you all for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Ask your questions on this same comment section and I will answer you. See you in my next video. Bye.